when you're pulled over by a police officer? We all have, right? Let's be honest. Well, the people of Lowell, Massachusetts were surprised by being pulled over, but it wasn't what they thought. Check it out.
Now, usually when you see these flashing lights in your rear view mirror, it is not a good thing. But for a couple of days here in Lowell last month, that wasn't the case.
Salvador Galino was one of those unsuspecting motorists pulled over for a minor traffic violation by Lowell PD on a snowy Tuesday afternoon in November.
I was thinking I was not driving over the speed limit. What is it going to be?
And the questioning was even more confusing.
The Xbox One. Yeah. That's what your kids want. Yeah. That's the go-to present for your kid.
Yeah, but we told them they're not going to have it.
Or so he thought. You see, listening in on the conversation were a team at the local Meijer. They swung into action.
After 10-15 minutes, he was with my paperwork. He got back with a box wrapped with a Christmas wrapping paper.
This all began when Lowell PD was approached by Rob Bliss, working as a producer for a Christian-based TV network. They're putting together a sort of Christmas reality show. Up TV wanted to videotape the stops and the reactions after officers handed over gifts rather than tickets.
I was a little nervous as to how exactly is this going to go, because ordinarily people don't like getting pulled over by the police.
Those nerves soon went away.
What the heck? You can have that. And there's some there for you too, sir. Okay, thank you.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh, I want to hug you.
Up TV paid for the gifts that, for families like the Galinos, will make Christmas a little more special for their kids. But the gifts also keep giving, and in ways you may not think, showing the human side of the officers turned actors turned Santa's helpers.
In Lowell, Joe LaFergie, 24-Hour News 8.
Okay, people, so if you haven't noticed by checking your phone or your calendar or opening your eyes to the world, it's Christmas time. And that means it's time for our annual Christmas Eve service. Come for a beautiful evening of carols, communion, and our candle lighting ceremony. It starts at 5 p.m., and if you didn't know what day that is, it's December 24th. All right, let's say for the sake of conversation that you are new to Cross Points, or maybe you haven't been in a while. If that's true, let me tell you about the Grow Track. The Grow Track is a cycle of events that happen every week right after church. You'll learn more about Cross Points and our mission to connect, commit, and create. Just find the Grow Track group in the coffee shop after service.
It's fantastic. Dig in, everyone. Happy holidays. Honey, the food looks fantastic. The coconut oil makes the vinaigrette.
What's this?
That is seaweed and lavender.
And this here?
It's a tofu brick with scallion wash.
I'll tell you what, I'll just have the ham. Pass the ham, please.
Yeah, we're not having ham this year.
What do you mean you don't have ham? It's Christmas.
We decided as a family to go vegan this year.
In fact, most of this has been grown right in our own backyard.
You snipped it today.
Sweetheart, you need some money for the ham. Is it a money thing?
Hurry.
Dad.
Where's the ham? H-A-M, ham.
Oh.
Somewhere there's got to be ham in this.
Dad.
If your mother was alive today, she'd roll over in her grave. Let there be ham. No ham.
No ham. But I got you this.
I wish I could eat it.
Me too.
It's my Cross Points.
I need it now.
It's my Cross Points.
I need it now.
It's my Cross Points.
I need it now.
It's
My Cross Points.
and I need it now.
My Cross Points is free, and there's no obligation, but you're gonna have to wait.
It's
My Cross Points.
and I need it now.
Okay, church, today is the day the baby bottles are due back, full of change and your donations to Advice and Aid Pregnancy Center. You can take those right out there to the foyer. Forgot your bottle? Tough break. Just kidding. Go out to the foyer anyway and connect with Kyle so he can arrange a time and place for you to get those bottles in. Advice and Aid is an awesome ministry and they really need our donations. Speaking of donations, I know many of you are planning on making a year-end donation to the church. Your donations are much appreciated, but if you want them to count for the 2015 tax year, they need to be collected by December 31st. And as always, the offering boxes are located beside each door of the sanctuary. Now that's all I have for you today on CPC TV, and this is where I'd normally say something cool, but because I have such a terrible scriptwriter, bye.